Good evening, I'm Brandon Graham. At a high level, my project asks how economic fear spreads between people and how it changes what they do with their money. So here's the problem in one number. After the 2008 crisis, Gustaios and colleagues found investor risk aversion rose sharply, and none of it was explained by changes in wealth or income. Zero. My annotated bibliography reviews 10 peer-reviewed sources in two streams. First, economic priming. Cohen and colleagues found economic bust framing reduced risky asset choice among financial professionals. Kong-Kirstling and Troutman ran an identical procedure on students and found no correlation. Second, peer influence. Burston showed peers' financial choices causally shift our own. Lahaino and Sierra Garcia found those effects nearly double when the peer was actively chosen, meaning conformity drove the choice, not envy. Both streams are solid, neither have been tested in the presence of each other. That is the gap. Priming works on professionals, and it fails on ordinary adults. What's missing? Professionals don't absorb recession news alone. They absorb it inside a social world of other worried people. So this study asks whether recessionary media and pessimistic peer forecasts, alone or together, reduce financial risk-taking in U.S. adults, controlling for trait risk tolerance. That gives me the three research questions. Does recessionary versus neutral media change the percentage allocated to a risky asset in a hypothetical portfolio? Research question 2. Does pessimistic peer information do the same? Research question 3. Driving the design, do the two interact? Each alternative hypothesis has a matching null, tested at an alpha of 0.05. The design works by 2 by 2 between subjects factorial. Factor 1, economic media. Recessionary or neutral? Factor 2, peer information, pessimistic forecast or none. Trait risk tolerance, measured beforehand with the Garble and Litton scale, is the covariate. The dependent variable is the percentage of a hypothetical $10,000 endowment placed in a risky index fund. The highlighted cell is where I predict the lowest allocation. And on rigor, a power analysis in G-power and the effect size at 0.02, alpha 0.05, 0.80, returned a required sample of 199 participants. I'll recruit 230 to absorb for attrition. Participants complete the risk tolerance scale, then the media manipulation, the peer display, and the allocation task. Analysis is a simple two-way factorial ANCOVA in SPSS with explicit assumption testing, pilot testing, matched stimuli, and embedded attention checks. This work belongs at Liberty. Liberty's mission is to train champions for Christ, and its vision is developing men and women with values, knowledge, and skills essential for impacting the world. Financial stewardship research is stewardship practiced at the level of scholarship. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. And this study examines how the spirit of fear moves through the community and distorts the sound mind. Liberty is a 501c3 eligible for the grant, and most of the grants are under $100,000 and completed within 24 months, and this design fits inside of both. So here's my appeal. Every recession, this foundation watches ordinary Americans retreat from markets at precisely the moment when the prices favor them, locking in losses, forfeiting recovery, and potentially ruining their own financial future. We can describe the pattern, we see it all the time, but we can't explain what triggers it. If this interaction is significant, the investor protection messaging must address the social signal, not just the information. If it is not, then the field gains a well-powered null that redirects resources in the proper direction. Either result is actionable, and that is worth funding.